Hey y'all, back again. This is Callisto Soul Radio, and my name is Queen Keys. Today's episode is the third eye chakra. The third eye chakra is the sixth main chakra, and it sits above the eyebrows, right in the middle of our foreheads, right? The Sanskrit name for this chakra is called Anja, and it means to perceive. This chakra is purple, or some people might perceive it to be dark blue, okay? And it is for our intuition. The element is light. It's associated with wisdom, spiritual awareness, seeing clearly, perspective, and balance. And balance is really important for this chakra. We'll talk about that. It's connected to the eyes, the brain, our sinuses, the pineal gland, and pituitary gland. Crystals associated with this chakra would be indigo or purple in color. So like amethyst, azurite, lapis lazuli is also can be associated with this chakra, and moonstone as well. Affirmations that start with I see, I understand, and I am clear-sighted can activate and balance this chakra. I see clearly is an affirmation that you can use. I see beauty in all things. I dream. I understand what I see. I trust my intuition. I see beyond this reality. I balance logic and intuition. Okay, or just some to start you up. When this chakra is in balance, you will experience clear brain, clear seeing. You're able to imagine. Your imagination is open. You can picture things. You can imagine how something is going to go, or the inner workings of something. And you have good balance between logic and intuition. When this chakra is weak, you can experience being overly practical. There may be a struggle to be creative. A person may be narrow-minded or dismissive of other people's opinions. A person may feel detached from spirituality. When this chakra is overdeveloped, a person may feel overwhelmed, confused, difficulties concentrating and planning ahead. They may feel out of touch with reality and suffer with feelings of paranoia and delusion. Y'all already know, at Callisto Soul Radio, we keep notes, okay, because we don't want to ramble. So, the third eye chakra is directly connected to the solar plexus chakra. It is the higher expression of the solar plexus. The solar plexus chakra is about our sense of self-worth and values that support our movement in life, the direction that we're going in. The third eye is not influenced by emotions. It forms concepts and refines our perceptions about the world. This chakra is also directly influenced by the experiences and conditionings of the previous chakras. An imbalance or self-destructive behaviors will reflect how we see the world. Applying heart chakra consciousness to reprogram the limitations of past experiences will change how we perceive reality. So if you've been following along, which I hope that you have, okay, there's gems in each episode that connect to each other. So if you are wondering what that heart chakra consciousness is about, go on ahead and click the heart chakra. Okay? Our perception of the world dictates the way we live our lives and shapes our intentions. It is our views of the world that creates a life path that expresses the consciousness and unconscious intentions of the chakra, of the eye chakra. And what that means is we manifest what we believe. So if you believe that the world is out to get you, eventually you will start to manifest the world being out to get you. Your brain will notice those patterns. You will only see those patterns. If you believe that there's beauty all around you, and if you believe that you're going to find $5 no matter where you go, every time you leave the house, you might just start to find $5 everywhere you go. I mean, we manifest what we believe. We are generators. We co-create our reality at all times. Okay? When we are searching for patterns in things, analyzing our experiences, using our imagination, developing theories, works of art, we are using the creative aspect of our third eye. Because we imagine it before we create it. Our thoughts, concepts are the element of creativity, and the presentation and performance is the throat chakra. So for example, a chef or a cook, someone wanting to make possibly a meal that they've never made before. And so they think of the ingredients. They can see themselves possibly going to the supermarket, buying the ingredients that they need, getting the tools that they need if necessary. They can see themselves in their own kitchen, cooking, putting it together. That is our imagination. That is how we manifest. We start in our thoughts. When ideas are flowing and our imagination and thoughts are positive, this engages positive energy flow from the lower chakras. When our thoughts are negative and our creativity is blocked, our thinking descends or lowers to self-directed thinking of our solar plexus. The inner critic now dominates our emotions, causing us to lose confidence in ourselves and shutting down our energy system, possibly feeling miserable and feelings of disappointment. When people are too analytical, the left brain is too dominant. These people tend to be very fixed in their views, accepting of certain theories and explanations as truth, and not being open to new. Paying too much attention to detail. Their reality is based on analysis and evidence, and tend to dismiss intuitive concepts. When people are over dependent on intuition and emotions, they can dismiss logic and analysis with beliefs that are full of internal contradictions that they aren't aware of. These people tend to live in the moment, staying in touch with feeling, living in flow. They can be described as impractical and unrealistic, more spiritual, and can be perceived to be unable to come down to a 3D, earthly, realistic perspective. It is important to have balance of logic and intuition, left and right brain, because we need a healthy view of the world and of the people around us. Using logic and intuition in everyday life and planning for future is important for creating the life we want and discerning reality and illusions and even projections. It can be unhealthy to if you've ever been in a relationship and that person just knows that you're cheating, or just somebody just knows something to be true because they feel it, but they didn't use logic or reason to come to that conclusion. It's important to use both to get to the truth, right? Or as closest to the truth as necessary. Clairvoyance is a psychic ability that is associated with the third eye. Clairvoyance is the ability to see beyond the physical world into the spirit. It is the ability to see past and future, auras, spirits, and to be able to express what you are seeing. Psychometry is also associated with the third eye. Psychometry involves touch, so those chakras are in your hands. But psychometry is receiving information on an event, person, place, or thing on a psychic level by holding an object in your hands. The information comes in as a visual thought. There aren't too many people that speak about psychometry, or having it. Yes, it is very possible for people to have psychometry, to be clairvoyant, to see spirit, to see past, present, and future. It is all possible. Okay, it's all based in intuition. Okay, so intuition is the ability to perceive and have access to information from deeply buried memories in our unconscious mind, dreams, and gut feelings. Intuition is perceiving influences in our environment or receiving information from people, animals, places, and energy emanating from an object or place. It can be clear seeing into the past and can be indicative of future events. So if you say, okay, Queen Keys, what are you talking about there? Can you give us a little bit more information? So, for instance, it's important to get ready before you go somewhere quiet, in silence. I like to, wake up. The first thing I do is thank God for my life, my body, my breath, and everything else. And then I'm very in tune with myself. And I'm not speaking, I'm not playing any music, I'm not watching anything. I'm allowing thoughts to come to me. Okay? And oftentimes, those thoughts, not all of them, but some of them, will give me information about what's coming towards me throughout the day. Or it'll give me clarity on something that has happened the day before, or a dream that I may have had. That is intuition. And listening to it is remembering how you felt as those moments happen. How did it make you feel? What was going on? What were you doing? What could have possibly triggered that thought? What are you preparing to do for your day? And then when that full circle moment happens, it's remembering that pre-shadow moment you had earlier. Okay? It's paying attention to your body, your physical body, your emotional body, and your thoughts when you're conversing with someone, or when you meet someone, if someone walks into the room. It's paying attention to that. It's understanding the patterns and the synchronicities. Being aware, you have to be aware. And the awareness, it comes with practice, because we can always be more aware. Okay. The third eye is directly affected by thoughts and feelings relating to desires or reluctance to see what's ahead for self, feelings of persecution from the past, frightening visions, negative belief systems about clairvoyance, and beliefs surrounding your desires to see, or fear of seeing angels or apparitions, or just anything that the human eye doesn't normally perceive. See, the third eye is not ran on emotions, but it is directly affected by them. When your third eye chakra is balanced, you will have self-awareness of your own conflicting aspects and have the ability to integrate these parts of the psyche into a whole. You are discerning and discriminating, but you do not condemn. You are accepting of both masculine and feminine aspects of self, and are able to integrate them. You believe your life has a purpose and motivated to fulfill this purpose. You lack fear and It's acted out by increased spontaneity, playfulness, and creativity. You enjoy emotions and feelings, embracing the human experience with all of its ups and downs. Let's keep in mind that the third eye chakra is located at the frontal lobe region of the brain. And the frontal lobe is responsible for memory, cognition, language, thoughts, judgment, reasoning, problem solving, attention, consciousness, hearing, vision, motor, and touch. We cannot deny the connection between the frontal lobe, brain function, and the third eye. It's very important to keep ourselves in balance. It's very important to have self-awareness, and to not make decisions purely or solely based on one or the other. We need both. And if you're fortunate enough to see auras and spirits and things like that, then you embrace it. Don't be scared. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, getting into the healing, you guys. If your third eye chakra is weak or overdeveloped, you want to start at your base. Go back to your root chakra, and get grounded. Reintegrate your I am, your self-identity, your stability, how you feel in your body and in your environment. Go within to understand your sense of self. Sacral chakra activities include getting to your emotional self, understanding what's happening in your relationships, including the one with yourself, releasing addictions, and getting creative, painting, clay, molding, can sing. Understand your power of free will in your solar plexus chakra, okay? And what you choose to believe, and apply that heart consciousness, love, understanding, forgiveness, releasing resentment, forgiving yourself and others, okay? Getting to the heart of the matter, the root of the situation, and having a higher perspective when it comes to yourself and yourself in the world and yourself in your relationships, okay? Speaking or in expressing your truth or in your concerns and being real and open, and honest about who you are, and being open to receiving constructive criticism, and releasing negative thoughts, negative or disappointing experiences from the past, letting that go, and not conditioning yourself with those experiences over and over and over again. You don't want to repeat you don't want to loop negative experiences from the past in your thoughts in your self-talk, that will surely block everything beautiful. It will block everything possible of being good. It will block your gifts. It will block your intuition, your foresight. It will be a struggle for real. Okay. For foods, focus on rich and purple foods like eggplant, cabbage, onions, sweet potato. Now, cabbage, the purple cabbage, red onions, sweet potatoes. You know that they have those beautiful purple sweet potatoes. I cannot remember the official name for it, but they're absolutely beautiful. I digress, but imagine having a sweet potato pie, rich and purple. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's asparagus that you can eat as well, and artichokes, and they have purple carrots out there. Grapes, figs, elderberries, blueberries, lavender. But you want to eat with the intention to heal and clear the third eye. Okay? Breath work is very important for your overall health, and when you set the intention to use your breath work to heal and clear your energetic systems, it's very, very useful and effective. Okay. I was trying to remember which, I think pretty much in all the episodes, I give a good quick description of how to use meditation and breath work in depth. Definitely click through it. Okay. Definitely the root chakra is there. I did talk about that, but I also spoke about it in the throat chakra. Okay, so go ahead and click that episode for more details on breathwork and meditation. But meditation is an excellent way to open the third eye. Focusing on slowed breathing allows for you to have the ability to relax and go into a sleep state, for the body to relax and go into a sleep state while being consciously aware and with intention to see but not control what is seen opens the third eye. It may not happen immediately, but it can happen. It'll happen over time. It'll come. Okay. Take a rest from computers, TV screens, phone screens, laptops, tablets, and be conscious of the information that you're consuming on these devices and what concepts and constructs you are agreeing to in your daily life. This is very important, and it goes hand in hand with being your authentic self and having that judgment and reasoning and self-awareness. A lot of times maybe watch a TV show or a movie or reality TV or memes or whatever the case may be, and the subliminal message there or the obvious message there doesn't matter. it can affect us in ways that we kind of subconsciously agree to, or that we adopt into our lives, so which there can shape our perceptions. Okay, be mindful of those things. Keep a dream journal. Pay attention to synchronicities. Ask a question, and as the day goes, pay attention to what you see, what you hear, and what kind of feedback that you're getting from the environment around you. It can come in music. You might see a truck go by, however, with a message on it for you. Also, I want to talk about psychic attacks and protecting your energy, protecting your intuition, protecting your sight. Do not ever let people in on how you think. Oh, I just imagined such and such. No, don't tell anyone what you imagined or explain in depth or anything like that. That is for you to know. Do not allow people that you don't like, or that there is a negative experience or emotion with, to lead you anywhere in your dreams. I'll want to get deeper with the topic in general, psychic attacks, and how to protect yourself and things like that later in another episode. But definitely you can affirm a multitude of things in your life. You can simply, consciously, confidently say whatever protection or barrier or shield you need to have over yourself. Okay, so for example, you can say, and this is just right off the top of my head, you can say something like, my third eye is guarded, shielded, and protected by Saint Germain, or the violet flame, at all times. Alright? And last but not least, you guys, hold the vision for the life that you want to live. Keep faith. Do a vision board. Okay? For the manifestors out there. For the overthinkers and the people who may be easily discouraged, no shade, and been there. Don't allow anything to sway your confidence, to sway your knowing, to get you to doubt your intuition. Always go within, so you never have to go without. Always ask yourself, how do I feel about this? What do I think about this? How does this make me feel? How can this situation play out? How do I feel about that? What are the possible risks? What are the possible benefits? If I do this, what will happen? If I do that, what will happen? Remember, you guys, I am not a lawyer, a financial expert. I am not a psychologist. I cannot prescribe any medication. I cannot give legal advice, and I cannot diagnose. So, if there has been anything in this episode that has been triggering or unnerving, please reach out to the proper professionals and get that advice. Please take the time to love yourself and stay balanced, you guys. Stay balanced, stay blessed, stay G'd up out there. I love you guys. The next episode will be the crown chakra, and then we will be moving on into other areas of spirituality that I have been dying to get my fingers into. Clickety clack. My nails going. I have been dying to get into other topics, but this was very important for me to start off with. So yes, next episode is the crown chakra. And I'm kind of debating on whether or not I want to get into the Earth Star chakra and the Soul Star chakra. I'm not sure. But, yes. The crown chakra, you guys, next episode. Love you guys. Talk to you later.